Hey friends! Hello. When I say that like that, it reminds me of like Clarice in the Silence of the Lambs. Hello, Clarice. Anyway, if you want to find out about this, stay tuned, because I'm going to do this and I'm going to talk about some other things. Stay tuned. Well, I am back. I am waiting on a load, which we're going to talk about some rates. I want to update you guys because, you know, it's been a topic of conversation. And I always like to give my 2 cents, my experience, nonetheless. You guys, if you could see me today, I have this hat on, right? This sweatshirt. These lounge pants. Now, granted, I don't go anywhere. And I'm about to put these socks on, or these slipper socks. They do have little things. Because I have the heat on, but my feet are cold. Jake, get up there. Go. So, let's start off with some... Jake, go. Let's start off with some things first, right? Let's do this. Now, the other day I did a vaping video. By the way, when I talk with you real quick, I'm going to put this on because my feet are really cold. If you haven't seen that vaping video, go watch it. Right? I tried vaping for the first time. Actually, is it really vaping? It's this thing. It's an e-cigarette. And so if you haven't watched it, go watch it because I tried it for the first time on the video. But here's what I know. It's not for me. Now, why did I want to try it? Well, I had my own personal reasons. I don't really want to talk about why. But with this thing, it was more of like a cigarette to me. Now, hence the word e-cig, NaeNae, versus like my original co-driver, Sheila. She would vape, and there was always such a, like, I think she did like sugar cookie or something like that, but it always smelled really good to me. This is like a cigarette, and it's just not my thing, so I'm not doing it. So those of you that were concerned, thank you. Like Pippi Longstocking right now. I just need the wire. But I'm not doing it. But let's do this. And let me get my glasses on, because you know, my age, can't read stuff anymore without my readers. So I bought this a while ago. Let's see if there's an expiration date before I try this, because that would be my luck, right? Okay, May 18th, 2022. So this is good for a while. It's a product of Korea. And what does it say it is? Korean ginseng drink gold. I'm going to hold this up here, see if this will focus in. See right there? So that is not crawfish. That is ginseng root. Now you say, well, why do you want to try this, NaeNae? Because I do. And when I want to do something, I kind of do it. So I'm going to open it for the first time. The print is super small. I'm trying to read this. Total fat, it says 0.1 grams, 14 milligrams sodium, 18 grams of carbs, 17 grams of sugar, 0 protein. So, let's see what it says. Korean original ginseng drink with root, or root, however you want to say that. Korean ginseng root is manufactured under the strictest sanitary condition Well, I would expect nothing less. Other ingredients include vitamin, doesn't say which one, and natural sweetener. This non-carbonated drink is manufactured refreshing and very tasty. Shake well. Sediment on the bottom are from ginseng. Keep away from direct sunlight and store in room temperature. Oops. I like my drinks cold. This has been refrigerated since I bought it. Dang. Well, again, I do what I want to do. I'm going to drink it cold. I'm shaking well. This is me shaking well. It's well shook. I hope this doesn't explode. It's non-carbonated. Like when you used to shake up your cans of pop, and just as a rule, then you learn to tap your can, because your friends would shake it up, right? Put it down and be like, oh, wait till it explodes. Yeah, I had friends like that. I was also one of those friends. So let's see. Okay. Oh, that does not smell good. It smells like farm. Like soil, like when you're cutting up raw potatoes, like the Idaho potatoes, it also smells like beets. You know, that very earthy soil, which is exactly why I can't eat beets, because it tastes like soil. Oh, you guys. Here we go. Here we go. That better be a ginseng root and not a... Here we go. Okay. It's not as bad as I thought it was going to be. Let's do it again. Okay. I could probably tolerate that. But again, I don't care to. No, like literally I could sip on that. I think it's supposed to be good for you. But yeah. It says to drink a bottle a day. And I think I remember I was like California at the I-10 truck stop, I think. Just that little piece of pile of nothing truck stop with that washout there. Like right below the interstate. I don't know, $2.99, $3.99. I might have posted this one time on Instagram. I can't remember. But anyway, not bad. Not my thing. Let's talk about other things. All right. First of all, I want to say thank you to all my new subscribers. This is awesome. I really appreciate it. You'll get to know me through my videos. I don't want to, like, right now take the time to, like, reintroduce myself. But what you're seeing now is kind of who I am. I do things on the fly. That's just who I am. So, let's talk about rates. You know, people are like, why is everybody dwelling on the rates? And I think if you have to ask that, then, I mean, if you are a trucker, if you drive this sort of vehicle, and you're asking why are people so focused on rates, I think you're really, really naive. That's my opinion. But if you are a truck driver, and even if your company, if you do not know why truckers are focused on rates, I don't even know where to start. I don't even know where to start. The very reason you're paid what you are is because there's a focus on rates. Simple enough. Don't think because you're just a company driver that you are protected. Your very cents per mile is based on the rates. I would go out and do some research. read some articles. There's a lot of informative platforms out there. I wouldn't just search YouTube. I like legit journalists. Yeah. Do your research. Do your research, because the rates do matter. And the rates have dropped. And freight has gone down. I mean, you can't really say that rates have not gone down and freight has not slowed down. You can't say that. Those things are fact. What you can say is maybe you are not feeling the rate drop because you're protected by, say, a company that pays you a set dollar amount, a guarantee or something like that. So maybe you're not experiencing that. But you can't say it's not happening. You also can't say that freight volumes haven't dropped, because they have. Newsflash, country is shut down. Businesses are shut down. Production companies, manufacturing companies shut down. How could you possibly say that freight volume has not dropped? You can't. You can say that maybe your workload has not changed, but you can't say that freight volumes haven't dropped. Okay? My experience, I've dealt with lower freight. I'm Elisa with Prime, and I have dealt with lower freight. I have also been on loads longer. Right? There's excess time. 300-mile trip with an 02, which means one drop, and a 90, and I had a 34-hour reset as bookends. You know, I'm talking to teams that are sitting for 2.5 days because there's no loads. I'm talking to teams that are running solo loads, so meaning excess time. That's another way of saying too much time. Teams don't need that much time to run these loads. That's excess. So, I mean, oh, I just lost a nail. By loss, I don't mean I broke it. I mean it popped off my finger. You want to know why? You want to know why? I'm going to tell you why. And I got to find it. But let me just rant for a second. Right? This BS glue that those little packages come with, they don't withstand trucker type nails. I've had to buy the old super glue, and it must be back in my cabinet. But what these are put on with is Gorilla Glue. That's right, friends. I'm putting Gorilla Glue on my nails. Now, does it look like my nail is really damaged? No. I'll file that sucker off. In fact, right next to my beautiful knife, I just got to show you guys this because I love this knife. It's so pretty. Look at that. Chris bought me this. Yeah. But right next to that is my nail file. So I just file a little bit of the natural nail again, and I'm ready to put some more glue on that sucker and pop that nail back on. All right. Still watching. Okay, rates. Look. James Sensley put some stuff up on his Instagram showing supposed loads from Prime, and a Prime driver was getting them. I looked at them. Those are legit Prime loads. Those are legit dispatch loads. There's a couple telltale signs. I don't need to give them out, but those are Prime loads. Those are not loads that I've been seeing. Those are not loads that I've been getting. And I'm on load choice. And the load choice given to me are nothing like that. And then he did a live about them, right? And I'm like, I will admit, I was pretty upset because there's other Prime drivers and they're like, yeah, that's what I'm getting. Okay, but if you're a team truck, I would expect for you to be getting those types of loads. You should be making, your revenue to truck should be twice the amount that I'm getting. I don't think that's the case though. But anyway, I haven't been seeing those types of loads. And this guy said he was solo. And I was going to follow up with my fleet manager, and I'm still going to do that on Monday. But today, freakishly, because that's all I can say, because I haven't been seeing these loads from like probably the first week of the COVID trucking, right? So I've been out here for 56 days, 56, maybe a little more than that, maybe closer to 60. And I haven't seen those types of pays, right? This morning, I didn't think about like, well, where am I? What day is it? This morning when I was getting unloaded and I had a chance to go out on load choice and choose my next load, the first page of load choice. So just to be clear, load choice will give you at most 6 loads to look at. But first you have to decline or not choose 3 loads from your first page of options. So you don't get to see all 6 at once. You get 3 loads presented. Either you decline them and choose a reason, and then you have to wait 10 minutes before you can, go in and get your next 3 loads, which means 6 altogether. Or you don't do anything with the first 3 loads and you just exit the app, let 10 minutes pass, and maybe other drivers have picked up those loads, so you get new loads presented to you. But sometimes it's the exact same 3 loads, but you only get 2 opportunities to choose from load choice. Once you go through your second chance, now you have to contact your fleet manager to get dispatched. So you only get to look at most 6 loads. That doesn't mean that you're always going to get 6 loads to look at, but at most you will get 6 loads. So the first page, all 3 loads, we're paying at $2.50 a mile total, all in. Not if I subtract the deadhead miles, because some people are like, well, I don't count the deadhead miles. Who pays for those? No, these were all in. Deadheaded plus loaded, and really good time frames, like not excess time, $2.50. And I thought, what happened? What happened here like overnight for me? Because I hadn't been seeing those loads, and I hadn't been seeing like those nice time frames, right? So I chose a load that worked for me, $2.50. I'm heading to Louisiana. I'm not mad about it. Now, I'm not going to get all excited about it either, because I don't know if this is like just a blip on the radar, or if things are starting to, get better for me. You guys, I keep playing with this because I don't like how this looks. But, so it's too early for me to say, but my experience has been, I've been pulling for around $1.20-ish a mile. And lower. But now I'm on a load, $2.50 all in. Yeah. But if you don't think that market rates have dropped, or if you don't think freight volume has dropped, or you need to do your research. And then when you talk about things, I would talk from your experience, what you're experiencing. That's all I can say on that. What else do I got going on? What else? It feels like I had like a number of things to talk about. You know, I might go live tonight. We'll see how the day progresses. I got, my laptop crashed on me, so I stopped at Verizon and got a Galaxy something. I don't know. I got like 3 of these Galaxies, but they're all at home. So I got something, you know, so that I can go live and then look at another, just a secondary device. And these are through, well, this, and I got a jetpack. Did I show you guys this? Like, I've made videos, you guys, but I haven't posted them. For one reason or another, I don't know. But I got a jetpack, which is, you know, a hotspot, so to speak. This is also through Verizon. So I bought this outright. I don't know, it's like a little over $100. So between this, and I'm like paying monthly on this, it was like $5.49 to buy it outright, and I was like, ugh. My bill is $147 a month. This is unlimited. This is unlimited. And then my T-Mobile bill. That's where all my phone lines are. My smartwatches. That's now, it just went down a little bit, but it's like $427 a month. So between both, yeah, I'm up there, 700-ish. I'm just trying to figure out the best plan to get me across the country with some coverage. So it is what it is right now. That's all I got, really, you guys. I think I'm going to go live. I got a couple other things I want to talk about with you guys tonight, but I wanted to share my experience of this ginseng drink. You know what? For shits and giggles, let's just have another shot. It really does. Like, is there smell-o-vision? Ooh, don't get too close. I remember a guy said, his daughter was Jamie. What was his name? I don't remember. But he was commenting and saying, I'm watching you on my 65-inch television. Oh my God. Oh no. Especially if you have HD. Oof. I know those lines are showing up. Anyway, let's do one. Let's do one. Here's to you. I love you, friends. Pandemic. Non-alcoholic. Let me say that. Okay? This is ginseng. They say that's a root. A root. However you want to say it. You know, I don't hate it. It's not the best. I'll probably, you know what, I'll probably end up drinking this today. Because it's, I don't know. It's starting to, oh, so you guys, this is my editing self launching this video. The last part of that video got cut off because I talked too long, so I had to basically just trim off the end of it. So rather than being super fancy, I just went, my apologies. But I'm glad that it happened because that allowed me to remember this. I hold in my hand a business card of a doctor / chief scientist and founder of a company. I was trying to find a washout, and it ended up that the washout had closed down, and so I was, you know, sitting there with my flashers on, waiting to get figured out where I was going to go. And this gentleman, who's this doctor, comes out and asks if I would be interested in pulling his tanker. He has to get, what is this? Some sort of liquid to Houston a few times a month, I believe he said. So it would be like Tyler, Texas to Houston. So if you are in that area, or if you know, are a tanker driver and this would be something of interest to you, go over to, I think it's easier, and this is why I understand why people reference people to go to Instagram and direct message. So send me a DM through Instagram, Trucker NaeNae, and I'm happy to give you the information off this card. I don't want to put this guy on blast, but if you're interested, if that's something that you want to chat to him about, because he gave me a couple business cards because he's looking for a driver. He needs a driver right away. And the tanker is sitting right in his parking lot of his business. So, let me know. And I'm happy to share this with you so you can talk to him about whatever rates and schedule and all that good stuff. But I got some info for you. Okay, bye. See you live tonight.